Para daí existem dois tipos de projeto no mercado hoje. Ou são projetos que vão trazer uma redução no seu custo, ou são projetos que vão apoiar o aumento das suas receitas.
Porque a gente sabe que cada investimento que é feito nesse momento tem que ser o melhor possível para trazer o resultado mais rápido possível.
Ajudando os clientes nessa jornada de entendimento do próprio negócio, do entendimento da tecnologia dele.
Começa lá na pré-venda. E isso até no pós-venda, depois no suporte, é um diferencial da The Digital.
Quando a gente aprende com o cliente, isso melhora a nossa entrega.
E o nosso maior desafio é continuar sempre entregando aquilo que é novo.
Uma viagem pelos mares, pelos campos, pelos palcos, pelas cozinhas, pela história. Todo esse conteúdo junto pra você. O Globoplay evoluiu. Agora tem tudo que o Globoplay tem. Mais os melhores canais da TV por assinatura ao vivo. É programa e play que não acabam mais. Assine o Globoplay. Mais canais ao vivo.
Estamos de volta ao vivo e com a presença do presidente da SET, Carlos Fini. Como vai? Boa tarde. O presidente Vini trará a participação do Keynote Speaker de hoje, o senador Gordon Smith.
Boa tarde a todos. Para encerrar o SET Experience Live, tenho a honra de apresentar o Keynote Speaker de hoje, o senhor Gordon Smith, presidente e CEO da NAB, Associação Nacional de Emissoras de Rádio e Televisão dos Estados Unidos. Nós definitivamente temos de prestar muita atenção às experiências e iniciativas que eles vêm implementando por lá. Portanto, todas as oportunidades que qualquer pessoa no mundo todo tem de ouvir, o Sr. Gordon Smith são muito valorizadas. E hoje ele está aqui conosco. Mr. Gordon Smith, thank you very much for accepting our invitation to take part in our event. It's an honor to have the chance to have you here with us speaking about broadcasting, television and radio. And not only that, but also about media in general business and the future. Again, thank you for support all the broadcasters. Please, Mr. Gordon Smith.
Well, thank you for that very generous introduction. It is a genuine pleasure to address broadcasters from the great nation of Brazil. Although the challenges presented by the pandemic prevent me from joining you in person, which I deeply regret, I love coming to Brazil, I'm nevertheless grateful for this opportunity to speak with you today virtually about our work to ensure a thriving future for broadcasters. I know that many of you have been impacted by COVID-19, so I appreciate your attendance, even though it's just through these cameras, this new technology. The National Association of Broadcasters is focused on advancing the interests of U.S. broadcasters, but we also understand the importance of supporting the innovation of broadcasters around the entire world. Our annual convention, NAB Show, gives us the opportunity to share the latest technologies impacting our industry and to strengthen our partnerships with our international colleagues. We're in this together. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic prevented us from holding our convention in person in Las Vegas, Nevada this year, but we're still able to keep the broadcasting community connected digitally through the virtual NAB Show Express conference that we held in May. We've appreciated the support of Brazil's broadcasters over the years. Last year, we welcomed more than 300 Brazilian broadcasters to NAB Show. They participated in our education sessions and explored the latest innovations on display, including next generation television, 4K ultra high definition, 5G, drones, virtual reality, IP, advanced audio technology, artificial intelligence, cloud technologies, and big data. That's a lot. And in recent years, Brazilian TV engineers have consistently contributed excellent content to NAB's Broadcast Engineering and Information Technology Conference, known as BEITC. 4 years ago, our award for the best paper in the BEIT conference proceedings was presented to a team of TV Globo. Your engineers won. Our collaboration with our international partners reminds us that broadcasting is a global business and that we all share a common goal to inform, to educate, and entertain our audiences. We look forward to welcoming Brazil's broadcasters back to NAB Show next October in Las Vegas. Our investment in new technologies, such as next generation television, stems from broadcasters' desire to always be there for our communities, wherever and whenever they need us most. I think it's worth noting that in the United States, we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of radio broadcasting this year. And the story of our great industry is one rooted in continued innovation to keep our communities safe, informed, and connected. Throughout the last century, America's local radio and television broadcasters have been there to provide a reassuring voice and a sense of community during our nation's most harrowing days. And as the world continues to confront the alarming impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, broadcasters' vital role in our communities is even more important than ever. Like so many businesses in our nation and around the globe, local radio and television stations have struggled to survive. Our nation has also confronted civil protests and unrest over racial equality issues, also devastating storms and wildfires. And most recently, we experienced one of the most divisive presidential elections in our history. Despite this, America's broadcasters have risen to the challenge and are making a positive difference in every town and city across the United States. Broadcasters did a remarkable job of educating their listeners and viewers about the issues, the candidates, and how they could cast their ballots in an age of COVID-19. And as a former politician, I watched with great interest as our country's voters turned out in record numbers to elect Joe Biden as the next president of the United States. Broadcasters are raising awareness of important health and social issues, such as COVID prevention, vaccine education, reporting the facts, and helping to keep their listeners and viewers safe and informed, not only during this unprecedented time, but every day. Radio and television broadcasters have the highest audience reach among all media platforms, together reaching 90% of the US population. And we're the most trusted source of news and information. Audiences rely on their local stations as a vital lifeline, and broadcasters take very seriously their role as first informers. For America's radio and television broadcasters today, investing in innovation is critical to our future and our mission to serve our local communities. I know Brazil's broadcasters are also focused on developing technologies to improve the services you provide to your audiences. We're aware that over the summer, the Brazilian Digital Terrestrial Television System Forum issued a call for proposals for a next generation television system called TV 3.0 Project for Brazil. Broadcasters around the world are closely following the work of Brazil's broadcasters as you define your plans for adopting next generation TV standards. We congratulate Brazil for this effort to take the next steps in the evolution of Brazilian television broadcasting. Responses for the Brazilian call for proposals were due at the beginning of this week, and many of the major standards organizations around the world have supplied documents to meet the ambitious requirements of Brazil. The Advanced Television Systems Committee response should be of particular use since it is the most recent standard using the latest technology and is being implemented in the US, having already been launched in South Korea 3 years ago. We're particularly pleased that the Japanese, European, and US-based standards organizations have been pursuing discussions on a combined proposal that could truly include the best from each of the existing major standards organizations. Hopefully, that effort will succeed. But no matter what standard is ultimately chosen, I can tell you it's going to be challenging, but it will also be well worth it. As you know, television broadcasters in the US are actively transitioning to the next generation TV standard on a voluntary basis. And I welcome this opportunity to update you on our efforts. Last year was the 10th anniversary of the digital television transition in the US. And this year, broadcasters launched the next generation of digital TV with the deployment of next-gen TV in major cities across the country. Local TV stations are eager to deploy next-gen TV, the world's first broadcast standard that was designed to utilize the convergence of both broadcasting and broadband. Through next-gen TV, broadcasters are able to deliver the benefits of ultra-high definition TV to viewers, which includes high resolution and multi-channel immersive sound. This technology also allows local TV stations to better personalize their broadcasts with information and interactive features, so viewers can get the content and features most relevant to them. For broadcasters, this means a more compelling and engaging way to tell our stories, whether it is a breaking news issue, live sports, or your favorite drama or reality show. This broadcast technology can also enable warnings about impending storms and alert viewers to other emergencies with targeted public announcements that are interactive and mobile. Viewers can also look forward to more choices, more services, and more flexibility, along with improved reception and building penetration of free over-the-air signals, while delivering increased bandwidth of content within existing TV channels. NAB has been working closely with the Consumer Technology Association here in the United States, or CTA, and ATSC also, to bring together different industries, including broadcasters, consumer electronics manufacturers, and engineers, to develop the best roadmap for rolling out next-gen TV in our country. Through our partnership with CTA, we hosted a living laboratory next-gen TV test station for several years in Cleveland, Ohio, which played a vital role in the development and now the implementation of next-gen TV. Next-gen TV service is already on the air in more than a dozen cities, and broadcasters are committed to further deploying next-gen TV with future deployments following the 2021, 2022, and beyond periods. The Pearl TV business group of broadcasters and its Phoenix model market partners are coordinating a multi-market consumer awareness campaign with local broadcasters who are now transmitting in next-gen TV. They are rolling out a multi-million-dollar on-air and online awareness campaign scheduled for over the holidays and into early January. Pearl TV is also working with TV manufacturers to introduce next-gen TV service and its capabilities to drive receiver sales and to raise consumer awareness of the next-gen TV logo that was established to indicate a product's performance with next-gen TV testing standards and requirements. They're also launched a consumer-friendly website, watchnextgentv.com, which will help viewers identify the channels transmitting in next-gen TV and the right model TVs to purchase from LG Electronics, Samsung, and Sony, who together have introduced 20 models of next-gen TV sets in the US retail market. We're also excited about the app that CBS demonstrated during NAB Show Express, which highlighted how they might combine broadcasting and broadband to improve their Saturday morning news cooking show segment, The Dish. We're very pleased to share the latest news of broadcasting's evolution with all of you and believe it is pivotal to ensuring a vibrant future for broadcast television. And as broadcasters move to unleash the next generation of free broadcast television service, we need the US government to continue to provide as much flexibility as possible to allow stations to offer the very best services to our viewers. We realize next-gen TV is a global phenomenon. Again, we congratulate Brazil for moving forward in seeking proposals for a next-gen TV standard. We believe the ATSC submission is the best, most modern, and most flexible television standard in the world. And we hope you will give it strong consideration. While there are a lot of exciting developments in television technology, we're also energized by the innovations shaping radio's future. And we're seeking to create new and engaging experiences for radio and have been working with numerous auto manufacturers like Ford, General Motors, and Audi on products for radio in the connected car of tomorrow. And we're working with the largest US radio groups to improve the presence, appearance, and overall positioning of radio on the car dashboard. The pandemic is not hindering broadcasters from developing new technologies that are giving us the ability to improve the delivery of the trusted and life-saving information your communities need as well. I'm grateful to all broadcasters, all of you, for your strength and courage that will help us get through this pandemic together. Your friendship reminds us that we're not in this alone. We look forward to continuing our dialogue with our Brazilian friends in October at the NAB show in Las Vegas. I hope to see many of you there. And I know then we will have more information to share about our transition to next-gen TV. So as I come to the end, I want to thank you again for inviting me to speak to you today. I want to also thank SET for working to expand the growth of broadcast TV to new platforms so that you can always be there for your viewers when they need you the very most. Together, we will ensure an enduring and vibrant future for broadcast television. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you again.
Bom, essas foram as palavras do senador Gordon Smith, presidente da NAB, a National Association of Broadcasters. E chegamos ao final do SET Experience, a solução que criamos para substituir o nosso congresso físico nestes tempos de pandemia. E podemos afirmar que o resultado não poderia ter sido melhor. Nestes 3 meses do SET Experience, mais de 100 mil usuários acessaram nossos conteúdos no Academy e aqui na live também. Estamos imensamente felizes, pois este tem sido o propósito da SET desde a sua fundação: gerar e difundir conhecimento. Os painéis da live estarão disponíveis no site da SET para quem perdeu alguma sessão. É só ir lá, acessar e assistir. Para encerrar oficialmente, então, o nosso evento, o presidente Carlos Fini.
Boa noite. Bom, chegamos ao fim da SET Experience 2020. Uma longa jornada que se iniciou em 31 de agosto, mas que para a equipe da SET começou bem antes disso. Transformar o SET Expo em um evento 100% digital foi uma tarefa árdua, e nós conseguimos. Parabéns à equipe da SET por mais esse sucesso. Parabéns também às nossas empresas parceiras, patrocinadores, que nos apoiaram e tiveram um papel fundamental nessa jornada. E obrigado mais uma vez a todos os participantes que engrandeceram esse evento. Olhamos para trás e, claro, lembramos desses últimos 3 dias, com painéis, debates e keynotes de altíssima qualidade, mas não podemos deixar de mencionar todo o conteúdo das outras fases. Muitos conteúdos ricos no Trex e mais de 200 vídeos de mini palestras na fase Academy. E tudo isso continua à disposição on demand. Naveguem pelo site setexperience.org.br e confiram. Foi ótimo estar mais próximo de todos durante a fase live, que, por sinal, tiveram uma excelente participação de milhares de pessoas. Simultaneamente, alcançamos milhares de pessoas. Dentre elas, claro, muitos dos nossos associados, empresas, profissionais e estudantes que usufruem dos benefícios de fazerem parte da comunidade da SET, que são inúmeros, por sinal. Você que ainda não é associado, entre em contato conosco e teremos prazer em lhe passar todas as informações. Como mensagem final, informo que já estamos planejando o SET Experience 2021 e esperamos poder contar com todos novamente. Muito obrigado e boa noite.